SamTheOilMan, and today we're going to talk about the Maguss update. Oh, almost tripped over. I'm going to be talking to you about the update while I'm out searching for Witch Hat Pikachu and or a shiny Sableye. Originally, I was comparing this game to Harry Potter and Pokemon, and like calling it Harry Potter Go effectively, but it's not at all. Everyone who compared it to Harry Potter is wrong. This is in no way a Harry Potter Go game. This is more Diablo augmented reality. Not even Diablo Go. There's no go about it. It's Diablo in real life. I'm gonna go fight some monsters as soon as I can. Clear some dungeons and protect my fortress. So the first thing about the Maguss update is I can no longer get in. I think most people have. I haven't heard of anyone else with the same issue. But I go to log in and nothing happens. I press the login button and it reloads, but nothing happens. I can't get into the game. Developers are working on it, but I can't play, so no more Maguss gameplay until they figure out how to get me in. So while I talk about this Maguss update and the Maguss news, I'm gonna let the messages directly from the Maguss team and the founder of Maguss, Ondrej. I'm going to let the message scroll past the screen so you can read it word for word, so no miscommunication. The news that everyone wants to know though is when is the open beta going to be released so that everyone can play the game for free? The answer is February 2018, and I know that's a pretty big delay, but the critical thing here is that the Maguss team are determined to release with a working product. I mean, the alpha development, if the game doesn't work and there's bugs, completely acceptable because that's what alpha development is for. But they're not going to go to beta until these bugs are solved and the game works. Motorbikes are noisy here. Okay, so we know there's some big bugs in the game. I can't even get into the game. But from the online forums and chat about the game itself, I mean, massive updates. It's supposedly awesome, and the game is going to be so good. Potentially the best augmented game available once it's released. But still full of bugs. Everything is still full of bugs. So they need to fix that. Now the game keeps getting pushed back and delayed, and Ondrej actually takes responsibility for this in that due to his inexperience in business and game development sorry, I'm trying to cross the road. So he underestimated how much time and money it would cost to actually complete the game, and unfortunately that's impacted everyone. Now this is a pretty common issue with new startup business. I've been involved in startup business and investing in startup business, and it's great to have aggressive targets, but it's very common to underestimate how much money you need and how much time it will take. So from here, two things can happen with Maguss. The first, we can support the developers through this tough stage in their game development, and in the end, hopefully February 2018, we will get one of the best augmented reality games available in the market, and that would be the best possible outcome. Hopefully that's what happens. Hopefully as a community we can support them. The second thing that could happen is they fail and none of us get the game. That could have been the best game ever. So I prefer option one, and I hope all of you help continue and are supportive of the Maguss development team. But you know what? Haters are gonna hate, and there's gonna be a lot of hate over this. But my message to the developers, don't jump. You've said your bit, and haters gonna hate, but the supporters are gonna support. So just focus on getting the game fixed for all of us that support you. The other news is the Maguss magic wands. We're not getting them in December. unfortunately, and the reason for that is they don't have the funds to actually make them, because they've had to put those funds into actually making the game, because without a game, the wand is useless. There are two scenarios where we can get our magic wands. The first is that this game is wildly successful. It goes to open beta, it's great, fantastic game, and they make the money and revenue from the game to make the magic wands. The other way is if Maguss finds a private investor, someone to give them funds so that they can finish the game, finish the wand production, and get it online. I would actually be tempted to invest myself. I might do some research. If neither of those things happen, when the game is released and we can make in-game purchases, they will reward us with exclusive in-game items, I believe exclusive, with equivalent value of the wand. So the money's not gone to waste. We can still spend it in-game when it's released. So the good news is this is shaping up to be one of the best augmented reality games around, or the best around, if they can release it. The bad news, we have to wait and hope that the developers can sort out the development costs. It's Diablo in real life. I'm gonna go fight some monsters as soon as I can, clear some dungeons and protect my fortress. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button so you can follow me in my adventures. Have a happy day!